Well, the Muslim community across our region has been impacted heavily with the sheer amount of deaths from COVID-19. And nowhere perhaps more so than Blackburn at Pleasington Cemetery. They buried 340 Muslims last year. Almost 200 of those died from COVID. Well, during the month of Ramadan, which many reflect on the year gone by, Nazia Mogra has been speaking to one of the volunteers who has helped bury many.
You can see the sheer amount of deaths that have happened over the year. We started over there at the top of the hill in April, and then we've come all the way down right to the bottom here, and we got to about towards the end of it, October. Once we got over to that side, we then moved across over here, right the way from October to present date, and you can see further down the new graves that are being dug. My role this year was to coordinate and help with all deaths, especially the COVID deaths. Ramadan is a time for reflection, and I like to come here to come and visit my family, my father who's passed away, my sister-in-law also. I've also lost cousins and uncles. There's been a lot of COVID deaths. It's been a very difficult time for the Muslim community. A lot of families have lost maybe 2-3 members of the family. I know a family that's lost a daughter, a wife and a grandmother as well. So 3 generations in one family. We'd never imagined we'd going through a year as we have this year. You'd just wake up and you'd be preparing for deaths, and you'd go to sleep and you'd have phone calls from family who'd want you to help them prepare for whatever is going to happen the day after. The team consists of a lot of different people. I have to coordinate and try and get the family to be able to have the burial as they need. A Muslim burial usually tends to be done as quickly as possible. All the families that have lost loved ones during the past year are going to find it extremely hard during Ramadan. There'll be certain traditions that the families will be doing, and they'll not be with them. They'll be very sorely missed. In Ramadan, when you go to the mosque, you see so many community members. We've lost so many of them, so many people that were so important. Families will also feel that they've lost so many dear ones. But the hope here is that the deaths have dropped, the death figures have dropped, and the vaccine seems to be helping us get through, hopefully, to a better place in the future.
That was Imran Patel, one of the many volunteers that has helped out at that cemetery. And those pictures really such a stark reminder of how much, in particular, the Muslim community has suffered during this pandemic.